Let me show you how you can use JavaScript to dynamically create HTML elements. Imagine we wanted to create an HTML element inside of this body right here. So we can go inside of JavaScript and we can say that we want to create a div. So let's say const div is equal to document.createElement. So you use document.createElement to create a new element. Now inside the brackets, you need to define the tag name. What kind of element do we want to create? Let's say we want to create a div, for example. Now our div would essentially look like this, but it doesn't really have a place and it doesn't really have content yet. So we need to add content first. So let's add some content by saying div.text content is going to be equal to I am a div. We're going to save that one. So now we have this div, and this div also has text content, but this div will not be rendered yet on the HTML page because we're not telling it where it should be rendered. So we can, for example, get a reference to our body inside of our script file. So let's say const body is going to be equal to document get element by tag name, for example. And now let's just get the body. So now we have a reference to this body. And now we want to add our div element that we've created right here to this body element. So to this body. So we're essentially saying add this div to this body. And we can do so by saying body.append like so. And now we want to append an element. What kind of element do we want to append? We want to append our div element. So let's save that one. As you can see, we are not seeing anything because we need to say we want to get the first element from our body element because we said get elements by tag name. We get multiple elements. So this is an array and we need to get the first element right here. And as you can see, now we're getting this div. So to sum up, we are first of all getting the body. This here is going to be an array. We are going to access the first element inside of the array because there only exists a single body. Then we're going to use .append to append an element. We created this div right here, and then we append this div to our body element. And I can also show you in the console what is going on right here. If we go to elements, you can see we have this body right here. We selected this body using JavaScript, and then we said that we want to add this div right here to this body. So we want to append this div to this body, and that is what's going on right here. Now there's also the option to remove an element. So let's, for example, use set timeout. And let's say after a certain amount of time, so let's say, for example, after 5 seconds, we want to use body of 0.remove. We want to remove an element. What kind of element do we want to remove? We want to remove this div right here. So we're going to specify this div right here as well. We're going to reload the page. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now, as you can see, it is gone.